Hey guys, Cyndaf here and welcome back to Factorio Modded, here on our version 2 factory. We are here today doing some things with some things. I believe we're setting up aluminium and processing the rubite with the hydro refining and doing all that sort of nonsense, and I'm going to stand over here in the steam engines and do my intro. Those need upgrading at some point. Actually, how's our power doing? How is our power doing? Our power is doing actually just fine. But anyway, there's going to be a small jump cut after this because this is a re-recorded intro, so ignore that. But I'd actually like to apologise for the video being in a strict 30 FPS. I am having some trouble with my hard drive keeping up a 60 FPS recording speed, even though it was fine a few weeks ago, but now it's suddenly not, and the write speed is being all inconsistent, jumping between just under 60 to as far down as like 15, and it's just not okay. So I guess I need to sort that out, but I've had to VSync and lock the FPS at 30 again, so it's going to look a little bit jumpy because obviously everything looks a lot smoother at 60 FPS. So I apologise for that. Immediately I'm going to try and sort out as to why it's being a pain in my ass. But other than that, I might have to just record at 30 FPS again. I don't want to, I just might have to. We shall see. I'm going to try and sort it out. It may also be what's causing other things to slow down, such as Projects on Void, but we'll get to that in Projects on Void. But anyway, I just thought I would tell you, and now there's going to be a jump cut to the other side of the factory where I actually start doing stuff. So, off we go. Okay, there we go. There's no longer tearing when I move because I just switched on VSync. So, we are doing the rubite stuff today, aren't we? Yes, I remember. So, we need purified water. And we have a water purifier right here. Or a hydro plant, which will purify water. I just need... Ooh, that's character inventory slots done. We show you a railway? I mean, we're going to need it, but not yet. Cheap bit of research right there. All silos. Yeah, we stick you there, I suppose. You need to make purified water from water, which gives me salt water. And this one needs to purify nitric water. Into water and crap water. Warehouses as well. I have no idea what they're for. I believe they're just massive storage chests, massive chests that you can also upgrade later to use the logistics system. So that one gives me saline water, which I need for later. We need an offshore pump. I can't remember where they are. I never can. And a steel pipe. And we need somewhere to store the saline water, and we need a clarifier for the wastewater there, so one of those and one of those. Oh yeah, that takes a while. We need more pipes anyway, so 5 of those. I don't know, we're probably going to need more than 5. We are going to need more than 5, but we need more steel. So let's go and pop down and get more steel whilst they build. Anything there? Nope. Okay. Run! I wish this played smoother. I wish my PC could actually do what I wanted it to do and run at 60 FPS like it was before. And suddenly we have a massive slowdown because of something. I don't know, I'm going to have to really sort it out because it's aggravating. What's this? Zinc processing to make brass. Brass axe. Come in handy. Anything else we can get that's useful? Explosives. Maybe solar energy. Turrets may be useful. Not entirely sure any of this is, well, water bore is actually useful because I need it for lithium processing, but plastics. You research plastics, but you can't actually make plastics with it. I've already researched plastic, which you make out of propene. But this does, of course, replace the wooden board recipe to use synthetic wood, which is aggravating because you need... Yeah, anyway. So we don't need that yet. So we get military too. Or automobile. Or cars. Or flammables. Or anything else, really. It's fertilizer. It just requires urea. Gas. Vehicle solar panel equipment, because you can equip your vehicles with solar panels. I'm not entirely sure if that's any use, but you can. Let's get zinc processing so we can get some brass and a brass axe, because they apparently last longer than steel axes. Although I have 5 of them. Steel is just actually easier to come by. Right, let's have a bunch of those. So much steel. And there we go. That'll do in terms of steel. I'm going to steal a bunch of iron though. Iron plates. What are we out of again? Copper. I'm still out of copper. Am I absorbing all the copper still? I am, aren't I? Really should stop doing this. Because then I use it all and complain I haven't got any copper. Well, at least iron ore is still flowing, I suppose. I mean, the iron plates had backed up. If they can back up all the way, then I won't have any problems. At all. Ever. Ever again. I say that as if it was true, but... Okay, so you need to go into one of these, because I need this for later. When I start processing for salt and things like that. These batteries out of the way. So, you sit there. I'm actually going to need a bunch of these pipes as well. I probably have far too many moving pipe. I'm probably going to need somewhere to store the purified water, actually. So let's have one. Let's have another one of those, actually. Jacks. I know they're a bit cheaty and stuff, but they're also really handy. So, I don't know, bite me. That can go straight into that, because I really don't need the wastewater. It's going to need power. Let's all set this up now. And hey, it reaches. I'm going to need another one though. So a jack's 35 even, if I actually get the number right. There, and you can come there. And we still have 5 bits of pipe left. Now we want return valves, 2 of those, and some more of these. 1, 2, 3. 3 of those. 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I did actually need 5. Damn. Because I need 1 of it. So that'll store purified water. It won't flow back into the pipes. So there's not really any point in me putting return valves there, really. I just like them. So let's get some water flowing. There we go. That'll produce saline water and purified water. And now we can have those be powered when I actually connect it up. Right, that's sync processing. Invar? May as well. I have absolutely no idea how to make Invar, but we'll do it anyway. I need more of those now. Give me more power poles. So, we need to move this. So this needs to go that way. And I don't need it to go that way. So you no longer need to go under there. But you need to go under there. Right, I need it to do this, come under there, do this, and come back down here. And we need outputs, I'm guessing, there to do that, and there to do that. And then it can come back this way, and there. So we need 2 more underground belts. 2 of those. There's 1. And we need to get rid of this, because that's not useful. And this. Connect you up. Inputs, inputs, inputs everywhere. And outputs. You're in a poor place. Of course. Invar processing. Electric poles too. Yes, we'll do that. And I hope everyone can now see around my base properly. I did actually go around and put lights around. Oh yeah, I forgot. You kick out geodes, don't you? Okay. We can filter those out from the line. Filter out the geodes. They're cyan geodes. Geodes. There we go. Which is of course bloody typical. And you need to take half of that, and you need to take the other half. Don't know what I'm going to do with the cyan geodes yet. I mean, I don't even know what you get out of cyan geodes. I assume you get a few gems of a description. I know that's an astute bit of reasoning there, isn't it? What else would you get out of geodes? Other than a kick in the head. Right, you take that because I don't want it. And we now have to do with the gold and the aluminium. And I need the aluminium for aluminium plates. But we need to do something with the ore to turn it into something else entirely. Aluminium plates require alumina and carbon. And for alumina, I need sodium hydroxide and aluminium ore. And for sodium hydroxide, I need to do some chemistry. Sodium hydroxide. Where is sodium hydroxide? How does one? I need to do saline water electrolysis to get sodium hydroxide, chlorine and hydrogen. That's why I needed the saline water. Wasn't even carbon. There should be some carbon up here. Yes, carbon line. It's awkwardly far away. I could make aluminium over here actually and just... What's that? That's the gold filter, isn't it? Let's switch you over for the aluminium filter. Bauxite. And gold. There we go. Aluminium can come this way and we will process aluminium plates over here. Closer to the carbon. Right, that's saline water. I need to make sure this doesn't fill up too much. With purified water, because otherwise the whole process will stop. In which case I'll have to put some in the clarifier. Okay, boilers 2. It's the boiler mark 2. What does that require? That requires environment brass, and I can't use those yet because I have no idea how. So let's do chemical processing 2 because we get ferric chloride solutions. And I need that for something, I just can't remember what. Okay, we haven't got a lot of saline water. There's probably another process that creates lots of saline water. But we need an electrolyzer. So let's get a Mark II, because why not? We can, so we might as well. Can't get the Mark III because we need aluminium plates and electronic circuit boards, which require aluminium plates. No? I have no idea. I don't even know if I can build those yet. I probably can't. No, I can't, so it doesn't matter. I haven't researched that one. Get the right one. There we go. Right. Electrolyzer, which probably requires... No, it just requires saline water and puts out 2 gases. If we move you a little further away, then I can use a pipe. So there's also water electrolysis, which makes oxygen and hydrogen. And we need oxygen for something later. Everything is later, unfortunately. So this one will put out what we need, the sodium hydroxide. Oh hey, that's my little copper facility. Speaking of copper, I should probably go and see how that's doing. It'll be fine. If I'm going to need any more copper, I'm going to have to start that up. Silicone processing. We will need that. Lead processing to get lead oxide, which produces sulfuric acid? Maybe? Or was that sulfur dioxide? Probably sulfur dioxide. Anyway. Storage tanks. We can only have one because we're out of bricks. So let's grab some bricks. Bricks, 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 bricks. Bricks. There we go. Plenty of bricks. I can't build many more because we're out of line, but anyway. Okay. Now I need just these Jack's 35 tanks to finish. I'm going to be doing most of my chemical processing up here anyway, not that you can see because I haven't put lights up here. So hydrogen on that side. And chlorine. Is it chlorine gas? Yeah, chlorine. On this side. And I apologise for not having any lights up there, but I haven't been up there yet. I have not had much reason to go up there, although if I am going to be running short on copper on a regular basis, I may have to, like I said, fire it up. So now brass pipe to ground has an extra 5 on the distance, but it's only a size 5 pipe. Okay, now we need an output for that. And a good old transport belt to run it down here. Somehow. Suppose we could go down here. I'm out of transport belts. So if it's not one thing, it's the other. Let's grab some transport belts then. Am I out of inserters? No, I've got plenty of inserters. We'll just sit here and scoop up some belts. Okay, I've got plenty of copper again, it would seem. Just grab all those. Lead processing is done. I don't really need cobalt processing because I don't know how to get cobaltite. I don't know how to get cobaltite, so cobaltite, whatever, gold processing. Yeah, I suppose gold would be kind of useful at the moment since I've got gold ore but nothing to do with it. And it requires chlorine gas to make into plates, so bonus. I'm extracting chlorine. I can use the chlorine to make gold. I'm not entirely sure why you'd require chlorine to get gold out of gold ore, but I'm sure there's a reason. I'm just not a scientist. Right, that's enough bolts for now. Oh, looks like those drills need updating. That's annoying, to say the least. Well, we might as well grab them now and just quickly do it. So, 4. There we go. Plenty of steel, so why not? Otherwise our boilers are going to be running out of coal, although we can do with upgrading the boilers and the steam engines. Can I even make better steam engines? I can. And now I have a decent steel production. I could do with doing that. Why do I have it? Oh, never mind. I know why I have an extra. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All the coal. Okay, they should be happy. Anyway, back to what I was doing. And we're going to need at least 2 underground belts, if not more. That requires gear wheels. Which require iron. And of course, yes. The bloody inserter's in the way. There we go. I'll have to move it. Those underground belts didn't go as far as I wanted them to. Which is probably unsurprising. Okay, so that's the output of sodium chloride. Hydroxide. Don't know why it's not chloride, but okay. I suppose there's more hydrogen in water than there is chlorine. So we need to make alumina in a chemical furnace, which I can do here, which I would assume requires coal or water or something. If you make alumina, what do you need? That's gold processing done. Tungsten, titanium, electrum, which is made out of silver and gold. Water bore, cheap. It has a gas input, I suppose, but it doesn't actually require gas. It does require fuel, so the carbon can work as fuel. It's not efficient fuel, but it's fuel. In fact, what is the fuel rating of carbon? 6 megajoules. Isn't that the same as coal, or is that 20 megajoules? That's 8. That's slightly less. The coke pellets, however, are fuel value of 30 megajoules, but I don't know how quickly they burn. I mean, I could just tap off coal, like right here, and just bring it up. But you know what? No, I'm actually just going to tap the carbon. Water ball, done. Barreling, let's do that, for no real reason. So we need the ore to come down. That can come down this way. That'll be fine. He says that was just in the way. There we go. Never believe me when I say things are going to be fine, because inevitably they're not going to be fine. Because I have no idea what I'm talking about most of the time. There we go, and alumina out that side. So that's iron hydroxide and bauxite. Alumina to go with carbon. That's handy, we're next to carbon. In what? In an electrolyzer. Different kind of electrolyzer. That's an electrolyzer. We need something that's not that. We need. Where is it? Can I even build one? One of these. An electrolyzer. Just a different one. Not a chemical electrolyzer. I'm going to build Mark 1s as well. That's awkward. So, carbon, you're going to make aluminium. It still has gas inputs, but yeah. Lithium processing. I haven't done anything with lithium processing before, so Although I need it to make batteries, I know that much. In, and out. Aluminium plates. Like so. One of those. Because there we go. Double track aluminium plates. And there and there. And that works. You've put carbon in there for fuel, which is cool. There's no reason why I can't. I'm making plenty of it. How much purified water? You've got 10k in purified water, so we just flip you around and you will stop making it. The problem is then I stop making saline water. Which we could actually fix by using a two-way valve. I can actually fix this by using a two-way splitter, like this. I'm going to have to move the clarifier, but I could do this. The clarifier could go... No, I can't. Yes, I can use the clarifier because it's got multiple inputs. At least I hope I can use it anyway. Which means I need to move this a little further north. Or add another one. And then I need to make a little pipe. Like that. You're no good to me there. So you're going to split purified water. I don't want it to split out of there, do I? I'm being stupid. What I actually want it to do is split out of here. I want it to split this way. Lithium processing. Done. We'll do plastics. I don't craft those things by hand anyway. So if I get it to split this way, then one can go into the clarifier and one can go into the storage. That way we're still producing saline water. And not a lot else. That's handy. I'll still need more of those though. There we go, that's that, and that's that, and that's that. But you can only clarify one at once, can't you? Of course you can. And the pipe's now filled with purified water. Fine, we'll build another clarifier. Sorry to disturb you. Clear that out now. Which means I can move you back. To there. And have this one there. That'll do. Sure. Let's just use a small pole. Awkward. There we go, and bam. You can now pump that. You can split your water between the two. And only half will go in the pressure tank now. I mean, I could have done a three-way splitter and had only a third go into the pressure tank, but this seems like it'll do for now. If I get too much, then I can just connect up there. I can just put a pipe in between there and it will drain out of the tank. So, saline water, we need to power this. And yeah, of course you're using a small pole, aren't you? Which has terrible range. Close enough. There we go. That's that done. We actually need to power the output here. And we also have gold we need to do something with. We've got chlorine now being tanked, so we could drag that down. Since that's a gas, we can just pipe it down and do something with that. How does one make gold? In a chemical furnace. Alright, we'll do that then. We'll make gold. We will need fuel. We always need fuel. I suppose we can have it over here and just feed the carbon again. Sure, we'll drag it down. Whatever. I've reserved all of this space for doing something useful, and I'm screwing all that over because I don't want to drag coal over to my chemical furnaces. Which is a valid reason, I suppose. It's not really a valid reason at all. But we'll do this, and then we will be kind of out of time. At least we've got something done, he says. Yeah, we've not really got anything done, have we? These aren't even powered. I've still got loads of nickel that I can't do anything with yet, because I don't know what to do with nickel. What do I do with nickel? Zinc. That's not what I want. Nickel plates. It requires oxygen and produces sulfur dioxide. Well, I can get oxygen really easily. I can either crack pure water, which would be another use for this pure water I've got set up here, or I can separate air into hydrogen and oxygen. I'd probably be better off using the pure water up there to separate into hydrogen and oxygen. It will give me an extra source of hydrogen, fortunately, but it will give me oxygen. I don't know how much oxygen it will give me compared to hydrogen. I'm pretty sure you get more oxygen than hydrogen out of water. But since my chemistry knowledge is severely lacking, I'm wrong, because water is H2O, not HO2. Which is hydrogen dioxide. Two of those, two of those. And I need another one because I moved it again, didn't I? Up here. Another two. One, and flow the chlorine. There we go. So that's the chlorine flowing down into the chemical furnace. I just need to power it all. Not one of those, one of those. There we go. You'll use carbon as a fuel. And we are go for launch. Of course, I'm full on lead. Zero processing is being done because I'm full on lead. Look at that little trickle of aluminium going through there. It's pathetic. I'll get maybe a plate out of that. Look at it go. Hooray for science! I have electrolyzed an aluminium plate. 2 aluminium plates. For a total of 4 aluminium plates. And I have made 4 gold bars. Okay, so we've got a problem. But we'll have to solve the old lead crisis in the next episode, and I would prefer it if the FPS didn't drop to 10. Okay, well, that seems like a good place to end it. My buffer's dying again. But yes, we are done. We'll use this purified water and make hydrogen and oxygen. And we'll do something with the hydrogen. We'll either use it or burn it, because you can just put it in a flare stack and burn it off. A bit like a clarifier. But anyway, I would like to thank you all for watching. Feel free to leave a comment down below and tell me what you think. Or you can just say hi. I'll be down there and I shall reply as and when I can. Other than that, you can leave a like if you enjoyed this episode. And you can also share with your friends, or just share it generally. And I would very much appreciate the gesture if you did, and it would help me out a massive amount. And other than that, you can subscribe for more. And I shall see you all later.